So this is a slightly different video for me. And just on a side note, if you've been following my 21-day Genius Pads and Solar Renewal Mask treatment, which is a 21-day treatment to use the RE9 range combined with the Genius Pads and combined with the Solar Renewal Mask for 21 days or nighttime, do it at nighttime, and your skin is going to be amazing. It's like having a microdermabrasion. You know, you're looking at like £1,000 treatment, where if you went somewhere else to have that done, and obviously that'd be chemical based as well, as is a plant based. Anyway, so I'm nearly halfway there and it's incredible. My skin has never been as tight as what it has been recently. And what it's done is, in my skin, I've had like lumps and bumps that are completely healthy. I've had them checked, but I've got like lumps and bumps that I just can't do anything about. And what's been happening is it's pulled those bumps out. So I don't know if you can see, I know this isn't probably the most attractive, but it's pulled them out, which is incredible. They've been stuck in my skin for years. So if you're somebody that you can just feel like bumps in your skin and there's just nothing you can do about it, I'm absolutely raving about these Genius Pads and the Solar Renewal Masks. I cannot rave about enough. 21-day treatment. So if you know somebody and they want to have the most incredible skin and they're willing to do like a 21-day treatment of their skin, maybe for a wedding, a christening, a big day, a birthday, or just because they want to go through that treatment process and have their skin glowing at the end of it, do recommend them that they look at the anti-aging range, so the RE9 range, which they probably use anyway, and combine in the Genius Pads and the Solar Renewal Mask and use that every single night. Build up to it if you're not used to it. Anyway, that's a side note. So this video is about dealing with the dips in network marketing. So I recently bought a book by Darren Hardy called The Emotional Roller Coaster of Network Marketing. And I think you'll all agree that any business that anybody decides to start at, whether that's a hair salon, cleaning business, financial advisor business, regardless, you are going to have highs and lows in any business, any business. My business is obviously in network marketing, so that's where all of my experience comes from. So if I link it back to network marketing, it does still probably apply to a lot of other businesses. So a lot of people say that I post all of the amazing things about my business. And let's face it, there are a lot of amazing things when you own your own business with network marketing. You're your own boss, so nobody tells you what to do. You don't ever have to ask somebody else if you can have a week off or a day off or some weeks off to go to Australia for 3-4 weeks. Because when I worked at the opticians before, it was humiliating and embarrassing to say, excuse me, I'd like to have 2 weeks off in the summer holidays. These are the dates I'd like to have. This is my request. Somebody else to choose what I do with my time in my life. Like, no. So in network marketing or any business, you get to choose when you do what you do, which is absolutely empowering. It's just uplifting, makes you feel good about yourself. Nobody else is in control of you requesting for your time what you do with it, which is great. We get to choose who we book appointments with. So building this business is all about sharing information. It's not about selling anything. It's not about encouraging people to do the business. It's nothing to do with that. It's all about sharing information with people that would potentially benefit from hearing what you have to tell them, and then them deciding if it's for them or if it's not for them. Doesn't matter. Our job is to share that information, okay? But the good thing about it with network marketing, particularly with the company that I represent, is 99% of people are actually going to benefit massively from what I have to say. And that's proven in the appointments that I book with people who have got problems in their life, whether it's financial issues, time issues. I just don't feel generally fulfilled and happy. They haven't got enough money to donate to charities and causes that they believe in. They're looking for skin solutions, hair care solutions, health solutions, and I provide that answer to their problem. So I get to book appointments with people that I choose to book appointments with, okay? I phone people up, speak to people by messenger, meet people, and just say to them, oh my gosh, I run my own online business, absolutely fabulous, incredible Swiss ultra premium high quality products, and there's a business attached to it as well. So busy people can do this business in like pockets of time around their busy job and bring in a corporate style income every single month, but only working part-time. It's amazing, especially good for busy people, okay? Now, I get to book appointments with people that I choose to book appointments with. So if there's somebody that's a bit rude, a bit negative, you know, sexist, racist, just not generally a very nice person, I don't need to book an appointment with them. So I get to choose who I work with. Whereas when I was at the opticians, I had to work with the people that walked through the door. I did not have a choice. If they were sexist, which some people are, I still had to serve them and provide them with good service, or I would get told off. So it's very embracing this business. Now, there is a lot of good things about this business. 95% most amazing experiences, the people, how people make you feel, the friendliness, the learning, it's incredible. But there are dips with any business. There are dips, and there are dips with network marketing. And what some people probably don't see is that being shared, because when you're having a dip in any business, you don't tend to share that with people. So if you know someone that's like a financial advisor and he or she has had an incredible connection with somebody, they want them to provide service for them, and then they're pulled out at the last minute, you don't then tend to see the financial advisor on Facebook complaining about that. You just don't see it. And that's the same in network marketing. It has been a question that my friends have asked me before. They'll say, why do you never talk about the dips? I say, why would I? Why would I feed that attention? Because they're going to happen. They're going to happen regardless. So why would I share that? But I am sharing it on this video to make you aware that there are dips, because people are shocked when I do say, this happened. And although I don't really feed that energy with much of my time, I am honest. I am a very, very normal person. I am as vulnerable as the next person. I have my own insecurities, and bad things do happen, but I try just to get over it as quickly as possible and crack on, because the more time you spend wallowing in self-pity and taking away from precious time that a lot of busy people don't have. I'm a busy person. I don't have a lot of time to be sad about something when I could be out there talking to other people about other things. But it does happen. So I want you to know that dips do happen, and dips are normal. And when I introduce people to this business and they own their own virtual franchise, if you like, and I'm coaching and mentoring and helping them and supporting them, I do say to them, with any business, there's going to be highs and there's going to be lows, and I'm here to celebrate the highs with you and cheer you on, and I'm here to catch you and wipe your tears when it's the lows. And I'd make sure that people know that. They know that when they go through a no or a dip, that's normal. It is so normal. So yesterday I had a series of bad events happen in my life that weren't all related to my business, but I woke up in the morning, and usually I wake up in a really refreshed manner. I get up, miracle morning, read my book, positivity, affirmations, gratitude list, just wake up in a really nice state. The morning is the rudder to your day. How you start your day is usually how your day pans out. So if you start it really well and calm and just in a good mood, you tend to find that flourishes throughout the day. But yesterday I didn't. I stayed in bed and I was a bit like, I'm tired, the kids are like pulling me, and I get up, and my day just was like one thing after another. Lots of different things happened, and people were phoning me, and I was having conversations, and it was all to do with like negativity things. People were like, this and all that, and all draining things, which does happen anyway. But when it's a series of them, I would say probably like 8 things happened yesterday. I was just like, oh my God. And I was all right. I was coping with it. A few things were to do with my daughter's school. A few things were to do with all different things. And then it got to the end of the day, and I had an email that when I read it was not good news. And I was like, oh my gosh. I literally was like, I'd had enough. Like, I'd been like poked all day, poke. And then I got this email, and just like, oh. So I was like, I'm going to run a bath. It was like 10 o'clock at night. I was like, I'm going to run a bath. And I just sobbed in the bath, and I was like, oh, I'm not good enough. I'm not a good enough leader. I'm trying to build a nation, and my team is so big. I can't cope with it. There's so many people that have all got all different demands. I can't cope with it. Like, woe is me, victim, pity party. And I just cried in the bath. And then I took a deep breath, and I was like, it's coming up to the end of the night, end of the day. I'm going to get out, I'm going to read my book, and I'm going to start tomorrow on a fresh. So I got out of the bath, hadn't touched my phone at this point, and I started reading my book. And then I felt better. I was like, do you know what? I'm all right. I can cope with this. I am ready to build a nation. This is just testing me, like with all of the promotion levels. It's just testing me to see how much I want it and how much I can grow from this, because diamonds grow from intense pressure, and that was intense pressure yesterday. And so I put my book down, took a deep breath, and I was feeling quite positive, and I picked up my phone, and a few things were on my phone. One, the bad email that I had another email to say that was a mistake, what they'd sent me. So I was like, oh, it was a mistake. They didn't mean it. They didn't mean to send that to me. Oh my gosh. So that was incredible news. And then I had some messages from my team just saying, I'm doing great. This is what I've been up to. I'm so excited. And I was like, oh God, I love them. Oh my God, I love my team. I am good enough. I can cope with this. I can cope with this. And sometimes when things are growing so much, which our team is growing so much, and we are growing to nation, and we will do it this month, the pressure can seem intense, like intense pressure. And a lot of people are like contacting me, and actually I love it. I love that people feel like they can contact me and tell me what they're doing, and I love it. But for a split second yesterday, I thought, I can't cope with this. I can't cope with it. I need to shut myself in a room. I can't keep on top of it. But actually, isn't that a good thing? When I first started this business, I would hope that I would have a business that was so big that I couldn't even cope with it. And that's happening. That's my reality. And then for a split second yesterday, I thought badly of it. I thought, I'm not good enough for this. I'm not a good enough leader. I don't know. I don't know the answers to every single question. And I'm negative to myself. But after reading my book yesterday, I thought, it's okay to not know the answer to every question. People just need to know that you're there to support them and to say, that's a good question. I'm not sure of the answer. Let's find out together. Let's work this out together. And I am good enough. I am. So I just want to say that if you go through a dip, know that everybody does. There is nobody in our company or in the world that grows successfully that doesn't have dips. But what will separate you from the successful to the unsuccessful is if you get back up and dust yourself down when something goes wrong, okay? Just get back up, dust yourself down, look at the positive of the negative that you've just seen and say, this is the positive of that. I'm normal. This is normal. These feelings are normal. Tomorrow is a better day. And this is just a test telling me that I need to grow somewhere. There's an area that I need to work on, and it's just bringing that to the surface, okay? These dips are good. They are healthy. They are what continuously make us grow, okay? We need to have the dips so that we can grow. They bring things to our attention that mean that we need to work a little bit more on a certain area. So I just want you to know that everybody has dips. I'm not excluded from that. We'll all have them, but you make a choice. Do you get up and dust yourself down, or do you just cry in the fetal position and just say, I'm done. A towel's in, I'm done. Don't be that person. Get back up and rise on. And then you'll look back on it and think, gosh, that was a real big opportunity for me to grow. So I hope that that's been useful, everybody. Bye-bye.